Good morning, Group B, Batch 12. This is your teacher, Roderick, and our subject this time is Electric and Electronic Fundamentals 3 or EEF 3. Our lesson is all about applying Ohm's law in series and parallel capacitance circuit. Now, let's start. First, we're going to use the circuit series capacitance circuit. Now, we have here a given circuit below, which is the series capacitance circuit. We have here C1, 10 microfarad, and C2, 22 microfarad, which is connected in series. And then we have here the source voltage, Vs is 10 volts, and the frequency is 60 Hertz. Now, how to apply Ohm's law in series capacitance circuit? First, we are going to compute the total capacitance. Formula: CT or total capacitance is equal to 1 divided by open parenthesis 1 divided by C1 close parenthesis plus open parenthesis 1 divided by C2 then close parenthesis. Then we have to substitute C1, the value of C1 and the value of C2. So this time your total capacitance is equal to 1 divided by 10 microfarad, which is your C1, and 22 microfarad, which is your C2. Now, what is now the value of 1 divided by 10, and what is the value of 1 divided by 22? So, this time, your 1 divided by 10 is equal to 0.1. And then your 1 divided by 22 is equal to 0.04545. Then we are going to sum up these two values here. So which is equal to 0.0144545. And the total capacitance is 6.875 microfarad. Now, let's continue, guys. First, we're going to convert microfarad to farad. Now, our total capacitance is 6.875 microfarad. So, we are going to divide by 1 million microfarad because 1 farad, guys, is equal to 1 million microfarad. So this time our total capacitance is equal to 0.000006875 farad. Then second, we are going to compute the total capacitive reactance. Now the formula is XCT or total capacitive reactance is equal to 1 divided by open parenthesis 2 times pi times F times CT. Remember that the value of pi is 3.14 and F is frequency, which is this one, 60 Hertz. And then CT is this one. Okay, then we are going to substitute the value of pi, frequency, and CT. So this time our XCT is equal to 1 divided by open parenthesis 2 times 3.14 times 60 times 0.000006875. Now the total capacitive reactance is XCT is equal to 386.025 ohms. Then the third, we are going to apply Ohm's law to compute the current. So the formula of Ohm's law is total current is equal to source voltage, which is this one, divided by XCT, the total capacitive reactance. Then substitute BS and XCT. So now your IT, or total current, is equal to 10 volts divided by 386.025 ohms. So your total current now is equal to 0.0259 ampere, or A. Then the fourth one, we are going to compute the capacitive reactance of C1. So what is the XC1 here? Okay, so formula, so XC1 is equal to 1 divided by, open parenthesis, 2 times pi times F times C1. Then substitute the value of pi, F, and C1. So this time, your XC1 is equal to 1 divided by, open parenthesis, 2 times 3.14 times 60 times 0.00001 farad. So why it becomes 0.0001 farad? Because we are going to change or convert microfarad, this 10 microfarad, to farad. Okay, so your XC1 now is equal to 1 divided by 0.003768. So this is the product of this three value here. Okay, so XC1 is equal now to 265.39 ohms. Then the fifth one is compute the capacitive reactance of C2. So this is same formula, but we are going to change the C to C2. Okay, so your XC2 now is equal to 1 divided by, open parenthesis, 2 times 3.14 times 60 times 0.000022 farad. Okay, so do not write the 22 microfarad or the 10 microfarad here, because the answer will be wrong. Okay, so remember, now this time your XC2 is equal to 1 divided by, open parenthesis, 0.0082896. This one is the product of this value here. Okay, now your XC2 now will be equal to 120.63 ohms. Okay, next, the sixth. Okay, you are going to compute the voltage of C1. So how much is the voltage here of C1? So formula, VC1 is equal to total current divided by XC1. Then substitute IT, or total current, and XC1. So VC1 is equal to 0.0259 ampere divided by 265.39 ohms. Remember, this value, guys, is XC1, and this one is the value of your total current. So what is the voltage C1? So VC1 is equal to 6.87 volts. Next, okay, the seventh part is you're going to compute the voltage of C2. So the same formula, which is VC2 is equal to IT divided by XC2. Substitute the value of IT and XC2. So VC2 now is equal to 0.0259 ampere divided by 120.63 ohms. So VC2 now is equal to 3.12 volts. Now, is VC1 and VC2 correct? Now, let's sum up the voltage of VC1 and VC2. Formula. So, total capacitance or total capacitor voltage is equal to VC1 plus VC2. So, substitute the value of VC1 and VC2. So, total capacitor voltage is equal to 6.87 volts plus 3.12 volts. So, the total is equal to 9.99 volts. So, all the solutions, guys, are correct. So, thank you for watching, guys. See you next video online training. Thank you.